Now.
All right, today's lesson is on getting your horse to track with you or to come with you or to follow you. And so we're going to do some cues today, and we're going to be very specific, very calm, very quiet in how we're going to set this up. So just like you went in and out of the shoulder, we're going to start at the shoulder. So I'll demonstrate kind of how we're going to do this. So you're going to come in here to your horse's shoulder just like you did before. We're going to stand here and make contact, and I want loose lead rope right here. I don't want it on the ground, but I just want it nice and loose right here. We should be able to stand and make contact just like you did before. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cluck one time. Ladies, we got to stop with the 27 clucks. Get rid of that. One time, okay? We want it to mean something. If we're clucking 27 times, it means less than nothing. So we're going to cluck one time. That means move our feet, and then we're going to go into action. So what we're going to do, we're going to start here with contact. I'm going to disconnect, and I want my horse to hold still. If my horse moves, I'm going to make contact and wait till it holds still again. Disconnect, and I just want to wait a few seconds. I just want to make sure the feet are solid, nothing's moving. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cluck and walk forward, and I want the hip is going to start going away because the nose is going to come on this side. The idea is about getting the horse to come with you. So as I walk past the hip, if it's not moving, I'm going to tap it to get it to move. Okay, so we'll demo this. All right, so here we go. I'm standing. I'm going to cluck, take up my lead rope, ask the hip to go, and then I want to gently reel my horse in. I'm not pulling. Come on. There we go. Oh, I don't know where she's at. I think that's as far as I'm going to get. And then I want to be able to turn around. Right, and you're familiar with this spot. We're going to come back to this, hang out, get everything reset, relax right here. Then I'm going to disconnect, wait for licking and chewing. This June's got an attention issue that we're really working on, so I might have to go in and out a couple of times and fix her. But boy, right now she's doing great. There, I just lost her, so I'm just going to come in, get her reset where I want, release and come out. I'm going to have to do this maybe a few times. So remember, this is reviewing, right? This is clear back to what we did the very first lesson. And Miss June didn't get the first lesson, so she's kind of getting it right now here while we're all going together. But I've got to just keep her attention right here in the middle. Get her to relax. Wait for that licking and chewing. As long as you've got the attention. If you lose the attention, we got to go back in and fix it. All right, there's our licking and chewing, so that's one time. So we want to do this 3 times at the shoulder and at the barrel and at the hips, okay? So I'm going to go back in at the shoulder. Pick my lead rope up just like you did before. My camera's going to come around over this way. I'm going to stand right here at the hip. Right, I got contact. And I'm going to wait, make sure nothing's moving. Then I'm going to disconnect, make sure nothing's moving. Then I'm going to cluck and start walking. Got the hip to move. Now I want to just gently bring Miss June right up here behind me. Oh, right there as far as she goes. Then I want to turn around, get her reset. Just let them stand here. We'll wait for that licking and chewing. So this is about getting your horse to come to you or to follow along with you. So this is basically leading. This is how you're going to get your horse taught to lead. I'm just going to come back up, get everything reset. watching your horse's body language. What are the ears doing? The eyes, the nose, right? The nostrils. What's going on with that trigeminal nerve? They cocked the hind leg yet? Which hind leg did they cock? Are they swishing the tail? I mean, just watch your horse talk. You want to get all this patterned and figured out so that you can know when you've got your horse in that relaxed state. Now, mostly I'm watching the ears a whole bunch. As long as her ears are kind of laid back like that, she is really, really trying. But when her attention gets pulled away and her ears go up, then, I've kind of lost her. And all I had to do was pick the rope up and she'd come right back. So I don't need to go all the way in and reset her unless I need to. So if I don't need to, I can just get her attention and go back to waiting. Remember, this seeking mental relief time, this time for the brain to come down, to unwind, to let that dopamine come in. There, I just lost her. Get her back. We want to get that dopamine reinforcing the behavior. Back to me now. See, that's totally different right here than where she was just a few seconds ago. Something going on behind me that she feels like she needs to watch, and so I got to kind of talk her out of that and get to where I'm number one in that reticular activating system. Head down nice and soft. That was a beautiful gesture. Very soft. Just watch those ears. That's the biggest thing I'm watching, because that's telling me a lot of what her brain is attentive to. And I want her brain attentive to nothing in here. I want her brain relaxing and just finding calmness. There's stuff going on at the other end of the arena, but that is none of our business, right? This is about her and I learning how to relax and to focus and to pay attention. So that's why we're just going to keep building this attention. Whew, took a little while. There it is. I might wait just a minute right here. See if she can stay engaged with this. There's 2 times. Three times she's licking and chewing right here. I'm going to bring her back up here with me, reset, and we're going to set that up again. Okay, I'm going to be right here at the shoulder. Wait till those feet stop moving. With contact. And I want to disconnect and have no contact and have her still stand there. Then I'm going to clock and pick up my rope, tap the hip as I go by if it's not already moving. So if it's already moving, just keep walking and reel her into you. Now I want to just gently, you're not pulling, just so gently bring her as far as you can. Right there. Then I want to turn around, softly turn around. Don't be spinning around and blow your horse backwards. So I just want to gently get her reset. Get her attention. So again, you want to get this working at home, right, where you've got things, the biggest chance for success. then go out into a different environment, because you'll only have half of what you have at home when you go somewhere else. So keep building, 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 building. So I want to get this working here, then I might want to go out in the parking lot. Get out of your horse's way, back up a few steps, get out of that flight zone, that safety bubble they kind of have there, so that that mind can come down and relax. And then you just gotta wait. So every time her attention's off somewhere else, I'm just gonna go back in, get her set back up. And there we're licking and chewing again, so that's what? I think 5 times since we started. Want her head right in the middle, just like your meditation, right? Same thing, get her set right here. Release, come out. Remember last week we did all this approach and retreat to the shoulder, the barrel, and the hip, so we're just reviewing all of that and then adding another task on top of it. All right, here we go for our 3rd time. We're going to come in, making contact at the shoulder. Make sure nothing's moving. Disconnect. Pluck. Make sure that hip's moving. Now I want Miss June. Oh, look how much better she's coming with me now. You lightly reel this in. You're not pulling. Do not pull. Bring her up. So you can turn around. Make some contact. Hands back on her face. Get her back to relaxing. Oh yeah, look at this horse. This is what we want to see. Focused, relaxed. She's drugged. Totally drugged. So I'm watching those ears to see when she's paying attention to me or when she's paying attention to, you know, the gates that are clanking around and moving around, because I want her right here with me. Bring your lead rope up here on their face. Get it up here on them. It's just stuff, right? Reticular activating system. Turn it down. On me, then I'm not going to get that licking and chewing, right? Because she's going to be holding it back because she's thinking or worried about something else. So I want that attention on me so that she can relax, so that she can get that dopamine release. Good at having like that little kindergartner stare where she just like looks right through you, but she's really not paying attention. I'm just going to keep setting her up right here because she's just not relaxed on me. You know, she's watching what's going on over there, which we want to fix that up. We want her attention 100% with what we're doing. So every time she gets distracted, I'm just going to come in and help her out. just really proven how important focus is, because that's why, you know, her licking and chewing of those dopamine releases are slow, is that she keeps kind of sparking around, you know, and putting her attention somewhere else. So she's just got to get kind of coached along here so that she knows how to pay attention. So that she can relax, right? If she's got ADD and trying to focus and look and listen to every single little noise that's going on, she can never relax. So we're just showing her where that relaxed spot is. Between a calm horse and a crazy horse is taking the time that it takes to show them how to relax, show them how to focus and pay attention so that they can relax and get that dopamine release, which will relax their brain. Her inability to pay attention. So I can help her out. That took her quite a while. I promise you it's worth waiting. We're going to move up a little bit. All right, we're going to do. Yep, come around on this side. Okay, so that's 3 times at the shoulder, right? So now we're going to come in, just like you've been doing. Oh-ho, her feet are moving, right? I just got to keep going until they stop. There, okay, we got them to stop, right? So I'm going to wait a second. Then I want to be able to disconnect and stand here and have her not move. Then I'm going to cluck, tap the hip, and walk straight back and draw her to me. And I want to just draw her up as softly as I can. Don't turn around and look. Feel with your fingers. Oh, she's pretty close. I think I can turn around, touch her face, reset all of that. Good, we're going to start over. Hey, we got licking and chewing already. Two times. Oh, this is the good stuff. That's an opioid release. When they yawn and then gape their mouth like that, that's a very, very big, it's another opioid, another drug release in their brain that's very relaxing, very calming. And it usually comes after a pretty intense type mental session, and Miss June's had quite the morning already and getting to this point, so we're going to keep her attention the whole time. Okay, we're going to go back to the barrel. Stand, make contact. If your horse is super good at this, what can you do? Yeah, turn it up. Turn it up. Can you stand here and do this? All right, can you stand and do this? Get your horse where they can stand still with this contact. Disconnect. No movement. Cluck. There goes the hip. And then lightly just draw your horse right up to you. Do not turn around and look. Go. Feel with your lead rope how close your horse is. Ooh, pretty close. Turn around, make contact, resettle everything. Nicely done. All right, we're going to go to the hip so I can show you how to do it at the hip. And then you're going to do this 3 times in all 3 places on both sides. Okay, so I want to be able to come in, make contact, stand at the hip, just like you did before. Exact same thing. Wait for those feet to settle. Don't be pulling on your lead rope. If I've got my lead rope too short, it's going to cause the feet to move. Hang on, maybe we'll come back to you. Just hang on a minute.
Whoa.
There we go. Okay. I'm going to be able to hang out right here. Get those feet holding still. Disconnect. If the feet start to move, get back, make contact. Move with them. Disconnect. Be able to stand here. Cluck. Step forward. Touch the hip. Get things going. Ideally, what you want to have is when you cluck, that hip should engage. You should see the hip start to engage as soon as you give that audible cue. So, I don't know, we'll see how Miss June is here. So, disconnect. I'll just help her out. And then just reel her in softly. Walk slow, but how close can I get her? Ooh, I like that. Turn around. Hands on. Get her reset. Release, and wait for that licking and chewing. Okay, 3 times at the shoulder, 3 times at the barrel, 3 times at the hip. On the right side, go to the left side, shoulder, barrel, hip. Got it? Nod if you've got it. Give me a nod over there. You got it. Okay. All right. That's your first lesson. Oh, good. She's licking and chewing. We're just barely getting Miss June kind of dialed into us here, so All right, on to the next one.